Alright, I'm going to show you how to create an assignment in Google Classroom. Down here in the lower right hand corner there's a plus sign. If you hover your mouse you'll get some buttons. The second button from the bottom, looks like a clipboard, is the create assignment button. Go ahead and click on that. What you want to do is you want to give, first of all, you want to give your assignment a title or a name. This one, for example, we're going to focus on Bleeding Kansas, which was part of Kansas's history during the Civil War, and this is going to be Bleeding Kansas research report, and you can put the instructions here. That's optional, but you do have to have a title. I'm going to add a Google document that has my instructions with it. You can set a due date. By default there is no due date, but if you want to set a due date, you click there, click on the due date, and then you can move the calendar to a time in the future that will be the due date. And what's going to happen is on your Google Classroom calendar for this class, that will automatically post to the calendar so that students can see when that is due. You can also set a time, that's optional. If you click on that, you'll notice that the time is 11:59 of that day. You can change that if you want, but time is optional. So you do have a due date. You can also set a topic, and you create a topic, and this will be this is part of our history. And so what the topic does is allows students to search or filter assignments by topic. So you can have a topic, you can have tests, homework, discussions, those sorts of topics too in there. Alright, so now we're going to attach some items to our assignment. So these buttons here will allow you to attach items to your assignment. You can attach as many items as you want. The first one is a paperclip. When I click on that, it allows me to upload files from my computer. So if I had maybe a PDF, an image, video saved on my computer or a flash drive, I could upload it right from there. Next is a Google document or a file from my Google Drive. So I have my instructions here that I'm going to add. So I will click on that and click add. And when you add a Google document, you have some options. So right now the students can view the file. That's all they have, are view rights to the file. If you choose, you can have the students edit the file. But be careful with this option because all students can edit the same file, the same file, and that could cause some problems. What a lot of people do is they choose make a copy for each student. What that does is that gives students edit rights to this document, but it gives them their own copy in their Google Drive. Kind of like going to the copy machine and making a copy for each student in your class, but we do it digitally. So I'm going to leave that at make a copy. If you put in an attachment on here that you don't want, you can just click that X and that'll take it off. Next is the YouTube icon. You can put in YouTube videos. So you could search for videos. I already have a video that I searched for. I'm going to copy the web address here at the top. And I'm going to choose URL and I'm going to paste the URL in there. If you have the correct web address, you'll get a preview of it and you can watch the video there too. And I'm going to click add. And again, there's no other settings, and you can remove that if you need to. The last one is a link, and this would be a link to a website. So I have a link here to a history.com page about Bleeding Kansas. So I'm going to copy that link, paste that in here, and you have to click add link, and it puts the link in there as well. And like I said, you could have multiples of each kind if you want. Now, so you have another option here, and that's these buttons down here. So if you decide you don't want to do this assignment, you can click the trash can. If I click assign, it's going to assign it to all my students right now. If I click this arrow, I can schedule this to post at a specific time, date and time in the future, or I can save it. I'm going to go ahead and save it as a draft. And when I do that, it gets put into this folder here that's called saved posts. And when I click on that, there's my saved assignment, and I'm going to go ahead and click and open that. And there's a couple of other things I want to show you. Here at the top, if you have multiple classes, you can choose multiple classes. If that assignment is going to different classes, you can choose that. Also, if you want to, you can choose to differentiate this assignment to a different group of kids. So let me do this. Nope, I can't. And that'll be in another video because I don't have any students in this class right now. Okay, and everything, as you can see, gets saved automatically. So I'm going to go ahead and assign this. And it says the students will see the assignment in their stream immediately. And I'm going to go ahead and click assign. And there it is. I don't have any students, or I would say if I had one student, it would say one not done. And I can click and look at that assignment. But that's how you create an assignment. And there'll be other video that show you kind of how to manage the assignment and look at student work and that sort of thing. So that's how you create an assignment in Google Classroom.